We lose every week. We lose every week. You're nothing special. What am I fucking doing? 21 fucking defeats is a laughing stock. Bonnie Blue FC, Lily Phillips FC, because every single week we get run through by 11 different men. Look at our recent results. We haven't won a Premier League game since February. And if we lose this Europa League final, the short-term future of this football club is fucked. It's a disgrace, an embarrassment. I've been calling this out. I've been calling this manager out since September. We lost 1-0 to Arsenal, and I called him out then and said he needed to be sacked. You're an Arsenal fan. You're negative. You're not a proper Tottenham fan. Henry loves Liverpool. Henry loves Chelsea. Go and support Newcastle. What about that fucking shit are you enjoying right now? 3 shots against Aston Villa. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's Nissan. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 shots. 1 on target. 1 on target. Battered. The last 2 games played off the park by Crystal Palace and by Villa. And if those teams were just a little bit more clinical, it would have been 4 or 5. It's a joke, mate. Make sure you go down and drop a like on the video. Make sure you please hit that subscribe button. We're about 80 subs off of 53K, and 90% of you who watch the content on a daily basis are not subscribed. So please go down and hit that subscribe button and let me know your thoughts on the game. I'm not going to lie. I actually don't remember what a win feels like in the Premier League. The last game we won this season, was on the 6th of April against Southampton. Since then, we've lost to Wolves, Forest, Liverpool, drew of West Ham, lost to Palace, lost to Villa, and we've got a Manchester United side that are currently, as we're recording this, are playing Chelsea. It is nothing short of a disgrace. Archie Gray, going to be a generational talent. Please tell me what anyone sees in him. Please tell me. I don't get it. He's been better at centre-back than he has in midfield this season. Mikey Moore did nothing this game. Let's just be brutally honest. He did absolutely nothing. Son was pocketed by Matty Cash. The easiest money he will earn all season. Son's finished. You know, we haven't scored. We're an attacking team, yet we haven't scored in our last 2 games. We don't score goals anymore. We played 10 or more games this season where we haven't scored in. It's absolutely shambolic. It really, really, really is. Kingsky once again kept us in the game. He made 2 unbelievable saves against Crystal Palace, and today he made another unbelievable save. This Aston Villa will not have an easier 3 points all season. Before we get into the goals and the match performances, actually look at the match stats. Look at this. Look at this. 3 shots, 1 on target. 31% possession. Up against 18 shots, 7 on target, 69% possession, 579 passes up against 260. 89% passing accuracy up against 79%. We had 12 fouls. You know, 1 corner. That, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter how you dress that up. It's unacceptable. Honestly, we should be called the Bonnie Blue Stadium, because the amount of times we have been beaten or run through this season is ridiculous. I have never seen Tottenham, and I have watched us be catastrophic at times. I've never seen us this bad. Never in my life did I think with a £1 billion stadium that Tottenham would be in a Europa League final and somehow 17th. Like, it's absolutely extraordinary. It really is. Man United tonight have played their strongest team. Bruno's out there. Casemiro's out there. Mount's out there. Dallow's out there. Shaw's out there. Dorgu's out there. Maguire's out there. Onana's out there. If we don't beat Manchester United, I swear to God, I will smash this flipping room up. I really will. You know, we similar to the Crystal Palace game, we were absolutely dominated the first half. But we defended as a unit. We actually looked like we had a bit of composure. We actually looked like we were playing as a team. And a lot of people thought the first half they'd rather play this team than the actual 11 that played against Bodo Glimt. And do you know what? I can understand that because we had some desire. We had decent shape. Spence looked very bad tonight. Again, the last month he has fallen off a cliff. Off a cliff. You know, like it's I've never seen anything like this in all of my life. Genuinely, I haven't. You know, it's that bad. It is that bad. Like, honestly, we are so bad right now. You know, we're getting beaten pretty much on a regular basis now in the Premier League. 21 defeats. You know, they score a goal from Ezri Konsa. Decent finish from him. Ball goes in from a corner. Watkins flicks his header on. And there is Ezri Konsa to put it in, to tap it in from about 3 yards out in a really composed finish from him. And as soon as they scored, I went, well, that's game over, isn't it? Because we haven't won a game. I don't remember the last game we have won where we have been from, like, I don't remember the last game we've come from behind and won. I don't remember the last game I actually enjoyed watching Tottenham play in the Premier League. I really don't. The last time we beat a team that's above 17th in the league, above us, right? We beat Brentford. That is our last recent win in the Premier League when we beat a team above us. And that was on the 2nd of February. Like, I'm sorry, it's absolutely disastrous. Villa get a second goal. Kamara gets his first goal in the Premiership, his first goal in the Premier League for Aston Villa. And it's a very good strike. Since the start of March, Aston Villa have won 24 points in the Premier League from their 9 games. Won 8, lost 1. You know, they're always in good form going into this. They're battling it out of top 4. And I said this in on the watch along. Tottenham were in the Champions League final the year that Aston Villa got promoted. Look where we are as a football club and look where they are as a football club. That is absolutely diabolical recruitment. Hiring shit managers. 11 wins in 37 is criminal. We've nearly lost the same amount of games as Ipswich. Look at our recent results. 1 draw in our last 5 games. You know, if West Ham get a draw this weekend, they've pretty much finished above us. We will not beat Brighton. We will not beat Brighton. We're going to end up in a negative goal difference. Mark my words. At one point, that goal difference was plus 20, plus 15. It's shambolic. 21 defeats. The only teams that have got more have gone down. You know, look at it. 10 more defeats than Palace. 9 more defeats than Everton. 2 more defeats than Wolves. 4 more defeats than Man United. And 5 more defeats than West Ham. And there's people out there that are still defending this manager and these players. I can't anymore. When we play in the Europa League, we actually care. But since the 8th of May, which was 8 days ago, I was in Bilbao with Sean and Johnny, and I watched Tottenham play against a Bodo side. It just goes to show that these players can turn it on. You know, we drew against West Ham. We should have lost that game. You know, across the last 3 Premier League games, we've got 3 shots on target. 1 shot on target against Crystal Palace, 1 shot on target against Villa, and 2 shots on target against West Ham. It's absolutely disastrous. Disastrous how bad we are. And there's people out there that are still defending this on a weekly basis. Oh, but we're going to win the Europa League. Yeah, Man United are going to Chelsea, who are battling in the top 4 and currently drawing 0-0. And we're going to Aston Villa and getting played off the park. And Chelsea have just gone 1-0 up. Like it's absolutely disastrous. Oh. I'll see you all soon. I'm out.